I was in 8th grade. It was me and my friend Ken, and we were on the basketball team, and our team sucked. Like, we were bad. We got a new transfer student from Chicago. We saw this extremely oversized middle schooler, and we were like, we gotta know if he plays basketball. So we went up to him and we asked him if he played basketball, and he was like, yeah. And then from then we just created a relationship. He basically lived with me and my family for like a year and a half. We almost adopted him, so he's family to me, and he's a brother to me. I think that's something that like sports brought me. Like, I'm an only child, I don't have brothers. So for that experience to happen to me it kind of made me who I am today, and made me appreciate sports culture in general and like what it can do for relationships and people. Flagstaff is less diverse than where I'm from is. I'm from Glendale, West Phoenix. It's like 20 minutes from downtown Phoenix. It seems like you could make a meme about someone who lives in Flagstaff and it would apply to like half of the town. But I've met great people up here, and most of my friends are here. The change of scenery and pace is something that I'm really grateful for. I've been a few times before, but as far as like, I guess, identifying as someone who skis, it's been like my second season. I definitely didn't expect to, no. I had a friend, Alex, who kind of got me into it. He told me it would be fun. Skiing is like super grounding for me. Going out on a mountain with the snow, it's so calm, and you don't realize how big the mountain is until you're on it. It is very peaceful. You get on skis and you can't make that turn that you want to make as fast as you want to make it, and then, you know, the more you do, you kind of get better, and you're like, oh, like, I am capable of these things, and like, I can see myself getting better at something. And I think that's something that you can take into like almost any domain or realm that you want to.
Longer and it's more chill.
Yeah, I gotta figure out toe sides.
Yeah. Well, and if you want to do hit jumps and shit.
All of the different people and relationships I've met is like what makes sports so important to me. I think I've met a lot of cool people and friends who are involved with skiing. My friend Chase, he's the worst, and it's not even like the run itself is fine, it's actually awesome, but finding him is the worst part. You know, he'll send a text like, oh, I'm heading to this lift, and then I'll get a text once I'm there that he's on the other side of the mountain. So my friend Leo, he, not really sure why he does this, but when he gets on a ski lift, he decides to be the loudest, most outspoken individual I've ever met.
Gotta text my girlfriend, brother. It's urgent.
I think he gets like this intense feeling of freedom when he's just on a ski lift and just decides to just let the world know. And personally, I think it's awesome that he's able to do that. I think like a lot of skiers and snowboarders are very like free and wild, and the rules generally don't apply to them. Like if there's a slow sign, you could just jump over it or knock it over. When you're skiing on the mountain and stuff, you feel more free to be able to express yourself how you want to.
Can I at least get my
It's a pretty inviting community. Like, they tend to cater towards people who are just gonna say what they want and
I know, isn't it
do
nice?
what they want. Like, the best way I could put it is that, like, skiing culture is like if skating culture was a tad bit pretentious, in the sense that you needed resources and money to be able to skate. It's so close to being like similar cultures, except all you need is a skateboard. Whereas, like, you're on a mountain with snow. You need a lot of things. If you do like skiing and you want to get better at it and you enjoy the atmosphere, then it's definitely worth the money.